Hello, and welcome back to Pokemon Red playthrough, part 3. So if this is your first episode, well, you've skipped the first two parts, so don't know what to tell you. Last episode, I was meant to evolve a rat. What? How close did I actually get up to? Was I even close? I was incredibly close. So we're going to start the episode off with evolving him now. What a way to start it. Now, I do want to start this episode by addressing some discrepancies I said in the last episode. Speaking of the last episode, my voice was incredibly crackly and sore. It's pretty better now. It still hurts a bit. I don't know if it still sounds bad. Slightly, I guess, but either way. Muppet worm. Last episode... I'm trying to think because there's like 50 things I said. That's a lie. I said like 3 things I wanted to just... Well, not even wrong things I said, just things I didn't know at the time of recording it, and things I know now. So, first thing I said was... I'm pretty sure I was moaning about how none of the later Pokemon games had, like, ghost references or ghost girls in them. I completely forgot that in Generation 4 there's literally a ghost house where it's full of legitimate dead people just floating around, and it's actually really scary. I was very scared the first time I was playing it because I had no idea what was happening. And apparently there's one in Gen 5 as well, but I wouldn't know because I've never played it. Finally turned to level 20, and now we've got Arbor to evolve. We've got a lot of evolutions here, which it's kind of fun that I saved all the evolutions for one episode, because that means I'm going to have to draw all of them for one episode. Awesome. I also realised, I'm not going to use him, but Simon, we didn't use him at all last episode as a Kadabra, which is weird, because I was kind of hyping him up a lot and then we didn't even end up using him. Last episode was weird because it didn't feel like I was recording that long, yet it was 10 minutes away from being an hour and a half, which was a bit weird. It felt like a nothing episode, but we got the second gym badge uncut. The plan for this episode, I guess, is to get the third gym badge. The plan for now for this episode is for Yokel to throw a rock and knock out Vulpix. Oh, come on! Finally. But I guess the plan is to beat Lieutenant Surge and get to Rock Tunnel. Can't say if we'll beat Rock Tunnel, but beat Rock... I meant Rock Tunnel, either way. Anyway. I saw this coming. Did you now? Oh! Our beautiful turns! He's now a scrawny little rat friend into a potato rat friend. I love Raticate. I've always wanted to cuddle him. And now we've got Arbor. Abra. He's got little arms. It annoys me that this is the only generation where Kakuna had arms, because it makes sense, right? Kind of, like, you can imagine Kakuna having, like, Beedrill-like arms, but they removed it. Don't know why. I'd love for it to make a comeback. They are doing a lot of... They sneak in a lot of references nowadays. Like in Sun and Moon, there's the theory that Kangaskhan was Cubone's mother, and yeah, we'll use Simon now. And in Sun and Moon, when Cubone cries for help, Kangaskhan comes as well. Kind of, oh, awesome. Well, Simon, you've immediately been proven useless. Your first battle as a Kadabra. It's funny because I mentioned last episode, he is chunky, isn't he, turns? And now we're being wrapped. This is a very eventful episode, isn't it? So, sorry, yeah, discrepancies. I said there weren't any ghosts in any of the games. There was. I'm trying to think. I don't even think there was any, there was Mount Pyro in Generation 3, but there wasn't any specific spookums. Either way. And I might as well also bring up the fact that yesterday I was moaning a lot about the Post Malone Pokemon video of all things. I know, it's just as stupid as it sounds. I'm saying this as if you didn't watch the first 2 parts, which I assume if you're on part 3, I would have hoped you watched the first 2 parts. Unless you just want to listen to. This is pretty much a podcast at this point, right? Where it's just, if you click on the video occasionally, you'll also see me playing Pokemon. It's just me rambling. But, what was that? The point I was saying is, I was moaning about there not being a lot of Pokemon in the Pokemon video. And I said, in the ocean segment, there's only like 3. I recounted, there's actually 5 different species. There's Sharpedo and Jellicent. Which I didn't account for in the last episode, but I'm accounting for it now. Don't know why. Like, I doubt you care. I don't really care, but either way. Odds on Arbor can take on this Nidoran, yeah? No, of course not. Simon's asleep, so yokel. Another thing, I kept mentioning in episode 1 and 2 how I'd never found a wild Capity, fine then. I was saying how in last episode I didn't find a wild Caterpie, to the point where I was starting to think it's a Virgin exclusive, but I swore it wasn't. I checked. It weirdly is, but it's more so like the Ruby and Sapphire Virgin difference, right? Where you can still catch a Caterpie in red. It's just literally like a 1% chance of encountering it. I don't know why they would do that. Because, oh, why did I stop the Simon? Maybe I can wake up. Wake up! Oh, of course. But yeah, I was baffled to read that because every other instance, I guess in X and Y, I'm pretty sure that's also the same thing where you idiot me. That's probably... Wow, Simon has not had a chance to shine at all. That's amazing. Sorry, buddy. Anyway, turns to mine digging for us. Cheers. But anyway, we're happy with that Abra. We don't need a Caterpie. I personally prefer Caterpie. I love Butterfree. I keep mentioning my, well, in part 1 I didn't really mention it in part 2. Sorry, Abra's evolving, I'll let him. Oh. Now he's a giant, terrifying bee monster. Still kind of cute though. Anyway. Yeah, in my Leaf Green Nuzlocke I also had a Butterfree. I think? Wait a minute. Did I? Did I? I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore me. I did remember though, I was doing a... Because, I play Pokemon a lot, don't know if you know. But, one time I was doing a catch 'em all run on just Generation 3 as a whole, really. And what I did, I was just doing a playthrough of Leaf Green so I could get to the post game and catch some guys, and I found a shiny Caterpie, and felt great. But I've got a lot of Caterpie related stories. I love Caterpie. I love Butterfree. It's pretty good. I guess we'll train Terrence. We're going to be using him for the 3rd gym. We're just going through Diglett Cave first. To get Flash. Awesome. You're right, Diglett. Now this is fun, because in every other game, well, Gen 3 onwards, he has the ability Arena Trap, meaning you can't run away from Diglets. And in this game, I wonder if they already started planning for that, because Diglett and Dugtrio are incredibly quick. I think, anyway. Oh, am I right? Am I wrong? I could have sworn they were quick. In fact, let me just check their stats now. I'm gonna pause the video a sec. Diglett. And then Dugtrio. Diglett, Diglett, dig, trio. That's not the enemy. I was gonna do it in a voice, but my voice still sore, and I don't want to make a fool of myself. Any more of a fool. Yeah, 95 speed for Diglett, and times 3 for Dugtrio, surely. Yeah, 120, which is pretty good. So, I guess the idea there was, since they're so quick, it was harder to run away from them. And, that's a weird little thing there, like, were they planning the idea of Diglett arena trapping you from the beginning anyway? It's weird if you think about it like that. It's like, I was thinking about this earlier, actually, Chansey is obviously a very luck-based Pokemon, but, I wonder, for those who don't know, I think you can catch it in, Cerulean Cave as well, but the main way of getting it is, Safari Zone, with like a 1% encounter chance and incredibly low chance of, it appearing in the first place, and, wait, no. Low chance for it to appear, lower chance for you to catch it. So, it's very rare that you'd end up getting one. That was not... I thought... Raticate cannot learn Cut in this game. Huh. That is not the reason I... Actually, I haven't mentioned... I'm going to take a side note real quick. I just caught Abra randomly last episode. It wasn't for Cut. I thought I thought Turns could Cut. It was just so I could get my Pokedex up. Because I needed free. And, well, Abra's a free evolution line, so quickly catch it and then I can get Flash. But anyway. What was I saying about the thing? Wow, give me a minute, I forgot. I've completely drawn a blank. Oh, Chansey. And it makes you think, is the reason Chansey's so rare in this game is because it's incredibly broken in this game. I don't know if, again, I don't know if it was just intentional or not, but let me show you. I'll get out the cave first, actually, forget it. But, Dugtrio, hello there. So, for example, will I be able to... No. Oh, no. Okay, we got lucky. I don't mind low speed up. Oh, the ears, I'm sorry. It's worse for you. It's worse for me, sorry. We'll make it worse for you, that'd be a bad move. Anyway, so let me show you how stats work in this game, because they work differently to any other game. You see these stats here, attack, defense, speed, and special. Special attack and special defense are the same stat in this game, right? Meaning, if a Pokemon had very high special attack, let's say my Kadabra, that also means he's got very good special defense. I forgot to fight Lieutenant Surge. So, Lady and Chansey, well, Chansey's got incredibly high special defense. It's pretty sure it was like the first wall in Pokemon, right? She is a stall wall. I can freely call her a she because I'm pretty sure in the later gens it was proven that she always was it's a 100% female. But I could be wrong. But this puzzle. For those who don't know, there's like 25 buckets. And wait, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16. Wow. Why did I add 6 twice? Anyway, you need to find 2 buttons in all these buckets, and if you get one of the buttons, but not the second one straight away, you're gonna do it all over again. So that's a fun puzzle. But anyway, since Chansey's got incredibly high special defense, that also means she's got incredibly high special attack. So in Generation 1, she's broken. I say that, she's not. She doesn't have good regular defense or regular attack, so she does have a weakness. Pretty sure she's got low HP as well. Like, the idea is she's just got a lot of... that's not fair. That was an awful sound as well, oh my god. Cheers, turns. I'm drinking a lot again. I do apologise if I make gross sound. Anyway. Do I have anything to heal paralysis? No. Awesome. Burb. BRB. Wasn't that funny, but okay. Oh, you can't just talk to a tree and cut it, you have to do it automatically. I love Generation 1, but... do I? I keep going back and forth on this. I keep saying I love it, but I keep pointing out things wrong with it. I am planning of at the end of playing all 4. It will be 4. At the end of playing all 4 Generation 1 games, I'm thinking of just doing like a review where I do just try and definitively say whether I like it or not. Because I don't know if you can tell, but I keep going back and forth. I just said I keep going back and forth. Gosh, I'm screwing up. Anyway. Right. Let's start. Trash. Trash! No talent! Trash! Ugh. Now, I could be thinking wrong. Isn't there an exploit where if you just keep talking to the same bin, eventually it will be it? Or am I thinking if you keep entering and re-entering? Ah, okay. Balls! I forgot the gimmick. Is it always to the side or always underneath? Damn it. I forgot, because there is a gimmick to it. There is a way to always get it right. I think. I guess we'll find out. Wait, don't you tell me anyway? No, you do not. It's the sailor guy. I knew it was the sailor guy. What am I doing? He's got a whip. I was reading about that earlier today, actually, about the Pokemon development. Because I mentioned it a lot in this playthrough, but I love the development and like history and inspiration behind games and everything. And in the early Pokemon, some early documents, I guess, just describing what the game would be before the game started development. And it was weird because some of the images show that instead of being captured in Pokeballs, Pokemon were originally just meant to be tamed, as in how a circus lion would be, just with a whip. Which is more realistic, but also more sad. I mean, I hope they changed it, because it would make you feel bad for the Pokemon. Not so much the fact that, well, we can't sell it as a kid's game if it's got whipped animals. I hope it was because they felt bad for... Imagine throwing out a Pichu, knowing that the reason it's doing what its owner says is because the owner's got a whip. Come on. That's just sad. Ah, here we go. Oh, come on. Tell me how to win. So, them Diamond and Pearl remakes, huh? I mentioned them in the first episode, but I don't remember how much I talked about them. I'm seeing a lot of memes about them now, about them laughing at the graphics, which it's a bit... I mean... I don't... I mean, I think... I feel like... I'm trying to think of the right words here. Because I don't want to say I don't like it, because, I mean, it's Gen 4. If you like Gen 4, you can't go wrong. Here we go. The second. Oh, I went left next to it. Balls. Anyway. But, so... What?! Oh, man. Either way. It's weird because I feel like when Fire Red and Leaf Green came out as the first remakes, I feel like we was excited because it was Generation 1 on the Game Boy Advance. Like, because remember, when Ruby and Sapphire came out, they couldn't transfer with Gold and Silver or Red and Blue. So, Fire Red and Leaf Green was the only way you could get Generation 1 Pokemon for the Game Boy. Now, will it be here? Okay. Boom. We're done. So, and then when Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out, again, it was a similar thing where you could get all the Generation 2 Pokemon in Generation 4. But it was also, this time, Generation 2 wasn't just brought onto the DS, because Fire Red was pretty much just red and blue / red and green on the Game Boy Advance. However, they added a lot of new bells and whistles to it, which brought in, you know, more people, I guess. But when they did it with Gold and Silver, they went above and beyond to not just revamp it, but remake it. You know, they changed the Pokédex. They added that whole Pokemon following system, what everyone loved. They made a Pokewalker. They added everything. You know. And similar thing with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It was the first. They were the second ever 3D Pokemon games, and they were remakes of the third generation. And again, we didn't like just how they revamped the Game Boy Advance graphics into 3D. We liked what new stuff they added, all the new Latias and Latios stuff, where you could fly over the region. That was pretty sick. We liked how they added new Mega Evolutions. We liked how it was a 3D game. We liked the deck snap. We liked the redesigns of all the trainers and areas. I feel like the main reason we enjoy those remakes aren't specifically because... We've got the third badge as well, hooray. Man, I ramble over these gym battles. But, I feel like the main appeal, to me at least, isn't the fact that you get to replay the generation. It's more so you get to re-experience it in a new way. Because I didn't play Omega Ruby with just the idea I'm replaying Ruby again, because I've replayed Ruby like 50 times. That's not, you know what? That was an underestimation. I played it way more than that, likely. But the point I'm making is, I didn't play Omega Ruby to replay it again. I played it to see how well it did age up and how well they changed things and added new things to it. What made the experience unique. It's the same thing with third versions, right? Did people play Platinum? I wouldn't know, but did people play Platinum just because they liked Diamond and Pearl so much they'd play it again? Or did they play it to see what new bells and whistles they added to it? It's like if you love Super Mario 64, well, you're gonna love a ROM hack, what adds a lot of new features to Super Mario 64, right? I guess it's like that. We like remakes for the same reason. It's like someone made a ROM hack where they remade the game, and you're playing it to see what all new added things there was to it, right? I'm probably rambling too much, but either way. But the point I was making is, I don't get why they decided to... Because for Diamond and Pearl, they decided to do it a block-for-block remake. This is the bike shop. Wow. So, like, because again, I don't like remakes because they're block for blocks. I like what new things they add, but Diamond and Pearl remakes don't appear to add anything. So, at least we got bike. Look at my flat hat. It looks like scat. I don't know what else rhymes with hat. How about that? could have worded that a bit better. Anyway, now it's like we're running. Now there is one more thing before we move on to Rock Tunnel that I want to do. We've been carrying around Slashfest, the Magikarp, for quite a while. His real name's Jerry, but we've carrying him around a while. It's time, I reckon, not to let him go, but to advertise more for Slashfest. We are going to allow him to be raised by the daycare man. So, for exposure, right? When other people drop off their Pokemon, they'll see Slashfest, and they'll know about Slashfest and want to go to Slashfest. So, we'll pick you up, Magikarp, when we finish Kanto. We'll pick you up when we, just before we head off to Johto, I promise. I miss him. I miss him already. He didn't bring much to the team, but he brought his spirit. His Slashfest spirit. But anyway, did I even heal? Right, we're all sorted then. Let's go. But yeah, so I don't get. So everyone's making jokes about the Gen 4 remakes, and I feel like it would have been. I feel like it wouldn't have been as bad if instead of going 100% chibi, they went like X and Y chibi, where you could tell it was a different model to the bigger models, right? Like X and Y has the overworld models are slightly chibified, but in actual battle they have actual bigger models. I feel like they went too far with the chibi. They look cute, but yeah, okay. It's a very similar thing to the. Let's actually use Simon as well. I gotta mention, however, look at Bellsprout. He looks like one of those girls who has a duck face, and you just said she looks dumb. She's like, excuse me? He's probably got that neck and pose to him. I love Bellsprout. Oh, Simon, come on, man. I'm gonna growl. Good for you, Bellsprout. But, oh, and I'm getting wrapped. This Bellsprout is screwing me over, man. But, yeah, I feel like if it had X and Y Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire graphics, I feel like it would be way better received, and I feel like I would actually be convinced to play it that time. But the fact that they specify, it was weird, right? Because they were pretty much advertising it like this. They're pretty much like, don't worry, it's going to be the exact same game, just with better graphics. We're not adding any new bells and whistles to it, we promise. We can't be. Well, no, I don't want to assume they can't be bothered, because that's mean-spirited, but it's like they were pretty much advertising how they are not changing a single thing about a DS game that's over 10 years old at this point, I think. So, wait, way more than 10 years now, surely, because Smash Brawl came out in 2008 and Lucario was already in there, so. But either way, you get what I'm trying to make. Yeah, I always forget what items this. I believe in the remakes it's Steel Wing, but here it is. Ah. Who else can learn Teleport? Anyway. Oh, I knew that. Do you remember when I mentioned Twitch Plays Pokemon? The game where 1,000 people were essentially controlling one player? Well, I believe it was this ledge that was literally hell, because think of it, if you're here, or like here, your instincts are to press left, but if thousands of people are doing it, well, he's over here now, too many people will press left, and the other person will press 1, then up, and then like, so many people are going up, that it's like, oh well, okay, well alright, okay. So, people press down and left, right? Down and right, sorry. So they do that, and they're like, okay. You know what I mean? So, this ledge, I don't even know if it's this ledge, it might be the next one. But, one ledge in particular around this area was incredibly hard, apparently. I thought I'd just share that with you. They did a bunch of other Twitch Plays Pokemon as well, but I only know about the first one, really. But, I'm still a bit confused about the Diamond and Pearl remakes, because, again, I've only finished Platinum, so, however, I have been told by more or less every human being, Platinum's way better than Diamond and Pearl, just not from a game standpoint, right, as in it's a lot quicker, it's got a lot more Pokemon on it, so it's weird why they specified how it's going to be a Diamond and Pearl remake. Like, I can only hope they're going to add like a Delta episode where they add a bit of Emerald to it, like in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Like, they'll add a Platinum episode where Giratina comes up, and when they save the world, that's what make all the Platinum Pokemon come up. Because Platinum's got a lot more Pokemon in its decks. A lot more Generation 4 Pokemon what weren't in Generation 4 games for some reason. Ah, oh, come on, Yokel. But yeah. Because I mentioned earlier, I'll keep on track this time. But, I said it's very similar to the Link's Awakening remake, in the sense of, well, that game was incredibly... That was a Game Boy Color, or Game Boy, just Game Boy game. And that was remade on the Switch, and it was remade block for block, right? As in, although the graphics were different... Can you get Voltorb here? I don't know why, but I always like going in new patches of grass, see what I can find. I'm a sparrow. Good for you, pal. Don't know why I'm doing voices now. Anyway, so, because in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee you can get Krabby. That's enough. But and I remember a lot of people. You can. I really like Voltorbs, but no. No, not today. But yeah, it's a lot like the Link Awakening remake, where I know a lot of people got angry because it was just a block-for-block remake. I know plenty of people enjoyed it, but if it is, I don't see the point personally in block-for-block remakes, because at that point, what are you missing? I feel like this is why I wanted to get Flash, by the way. Just welcome to the 2-second tune-in about the actual game I'm playing. We'll get back to the nonsense. We're gonna teach it's Simon. You may be confused as to why I'm teaching Flash, a quote-unquote useless move, to Kadabra, but yeah, he's not gonna need any other move other than like Psychic. So anyway, this is Dark Cave in Generation 1. Yep, no gap. At least we get a weird-looking Onyx friend. Alright, mate. But, well, let's not hit teleport when we're at the end of the cave. Here we go. But, like, I feel like, when you see a game, like screenshots and everything, the game's purpose is to, A, give you a reason to play it, as in, give you a reason why you should play it, and then once you are playing it, give you a reason to continue. But remakes, I see the Diamond and Pearl remake, and it's like, what's compelling me to play this when I've already got the original? It's not just the Diamond and Pearl remake, it was the same thing with Link's Awakening, I guess you could say. I never played the original, but it's like, I'm looking at it and it's like, why should I spend like 50 quid for a game I can probably get way cheaper just for the Game Boy Color, you know? Like, give me a reason. And unless there's a few more trailers out, what show some new things. Like everyone was assuming they'd be adding Dynamax forms and what's the word? Wild areas to Generation 4, which everyone else assumed as well. So I'm wondering, will they even consider adding that? I doubt it. But it's like, unless they're adding anything new, why? What's the reason for me to get it, you know? It's like Pokemon, it's a bit weird because Diamond and Pearl were very sprite-based games, and the 3D games, well, it's a complete new. It will look like a completely new game, right? Because again, this game, the original Diamond and Pearl, was at least 10 years old now. So these remakes, it's such a big gap. That's why I feel like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee did so well as well, in the sense of, yes, it was another Generation 1 remake, but not only was it jumping off the Pokemon Go hype, it was also like, it's been so long since we saw a Generation 1 game, since the Game Boy Advance, that just the graphical update alone was good enough. I feel like that's why I said I keep saying I would love to see a Pokemon Let's Go 2, a Pokemon Let's Go Johto or something. So I'd love that, just because, like, because I don't play Heart Gold and Soul Silver at all. I've only beaten Heart Gold like once, and that was on a randomizer. So any other game I'm playing, it's the original Gold, Silver, or Crystal. So I feel like to see that all revamped in the Let's Go style, like in HD, I think it would be beautiful. I'd get it. Plus, again, Let's Go isn't just a remake; it adds a lot of new, different features like regional forms and well, Pokemon following you. That's fun. That's cute, and the whole Pokemon Go gimmick, which it is pretty fun. Kinda, it's easier than just fighting them. But oh, yeah. It's like, why spend 50 quid on a game you've already got? So it's a little bit. I'm skeptical. I don't know whether or not I'll get it. And this is from a guy who hasn't even played the original, so I can't even say, nah, well, I've already played Diamond and Pearl, why not? Like, I can't even say that. The only reason... Do you know what would be an awesome idea? Now, I was thinking of this earlier. Wow. I'm pretty sure if I die in this battle, I'm going to glitch the game, right? Because I got an encounter just before a guy would see me. So I don't know if the game thinks I should be in a battle or not. Either way. But, now, I was thinking this earlier. The only good reason... Well, sorry, one of the good reasons Diamond and Pearl is getting a remake, the reason it's a good thing is because, well, it's another Pokemon game on Switch. Because you don't need me to tell you how well the Switch is doing, and how... It's just one of those things where... Imagine your favourite game, or at least one of them, then, boom, how great is it going to be if it would be on Switch, right? If you could take that game wherever you go, right? that's objectively just awesome, right? Is your favorite game Ocarina of Time? Well, wouldn't it be cool for you to be able to take that wherever you go? You know? Well, in a bit, Maple. I'm slightly baffled why Nintendo hasn't given us more classic games, you know, because we like games, we'll buy the games, So, I was thinking, if they've remade Generation 4 in such a block-for-block standard, how awesome would it be if they'd later announce, now that we've got the engine for a really simple, essentially a 2D engine with 3D graphics for Pokemon, what if they then turn around and said, you know what, we're now gonna remake some other games. You're now gonna get Pokemon, you're gonna get Ruby and Sapphire remakes in this style again. Now, you may argue we don't want another Generation 3 remake, but again, how awesome would it be just to have Generation 3 on the Switch, in HD, wherever you go? Tell me that's not good. Tell me that won't be awesome. What if they just turn around and say, well, Heart and Gold, Soul Silver were Gen 4 games, we're going to remake that in the same engine? Awesome. That's Pokemon Johto on Switch. That's great. So, now sadly, they've got a habit of not doing things what many would believe would make them way more money. Because the amount of times I've heard Black and White are the best Pokemon games, I wouldn't be surprised if they legitimately released not even a 3D version, just the exact version of Black and White 2. That'd probably make them loads of money, and they wouldn't even need to do anything. They could literally just load the ROMs up onto a thing and upload it to the eShop. Bam, free money. So I wonder if there's a rule what's stopping them. That's the only way I can imagine them. If they've made a rule for themselves, like the main heads at Nintendo are saying, you're not allowed to release too many things, you need to trickle it out, keep people... I wonder if they're doing a system where it's like reeling in a fish, right? You don't want to reel it in straight away, because, well, there's no fun in that. So I wonder if they're reeling us in just before we get to the boat, and then they stop releasing good games. And just before we lose hope, bam, they're going to release another game. Then we start jumping again. I feel like, that does sound like a tin hat theory, you know, definitely. But it's the only reason I can imagine why they would be drip feeding us these games. Like, Switch has been out since like 20 years now. Why did it take so long for them to port Super Mario 3D World, Pikmin 3? Why did it take them so long? You know, they could have done it from the start, so why didn't they? You know? It's weird to think. It's weird to think. Simon's finally starting to pull some weight. Well done, Simon. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur. I don't know how good that was. When I was younger, I used to be able to do a semi-decent one. But my throat's sore and I'm older now, so I wouldn't even know. Cheers, Junior Trainer. Your stanky leg. Oh, am I poisoned? Who's poisoned? Ah, Turns. But, yeah, so... Because I feel like... if they did only make Diamond and Pearl such a simple remake, if it was just so they could get the engine, so they could start remaking other generations in that style, just so they could get as many remakes as possible onto the Switch, I'd be fine with that. I would legitimately empty my student account and give them all of my money just to get all those games on Switch. I legitimately would. So, take that for what it's worth. I'll say that. I'll probably still just play Emerald on this. I got challenges to do, man. I got solo runs on Emerald with wacky characters to do. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me again. I'm just a disgusting human being. Oh, I'm losing where I am. All the tiles are the same. Look at Yokel. Lumpy little boy, isn't he? Anyway. Come on, man. I did just think about buying repels, and I've got a confession to make. What might make you rethink about watching these videos. I don't use repels. I just don't. It's not even a fact of I refuse to use them. I always forget to buy them. I might have one actually. If I do, I'll use it. Because, come on, man. Even though we're getting annoyed by Geodudes and Zubats quite equally, I'm still annoyed. I've got Nugget. That's the worst part about Gen 1 inventory. I've got all these items I'm never going to use, and yet just going to keep them. Aww, speed up. Right. Oh, sound. You're right, muzzle chops. Do I have anyone else to take out Geodudes? No. Wow, okay, that's good timing. And a Graveler. Hey, forearms. A fun fact, well I know, what might not even be true, but I heard it once or twice. I believe if you go around and fight every single trainer in the game and look for every single Pokemon in the game, you will be able to fill out your Pokedex. However, the only Pokemon you won't be able to get, other than Mew, would be Golem. That's the only Pokemon what no Pokemon trainer has, nor can be found in the wild. So that's fun. So so the ratio there, I guess, is percentage of Pokemon what the game itself will not show you unless you get it yourself. I guess it's literally out of 151, 2. We're gonna keep that in mind for next time. In fact, I'm also gonna be keeping stats on when I beat this game. It tells you how many Pokemon you've seen. I'm gonna see how many Pokemon I'm gonna see in one regular playthrough and compare it to my Pokemon Emerald runs, because I swear to God, Emerald's got, I think it's 200 in its national dex. I only see like 12. It's the same 12 over and over again. I swear down. You don't. It's very rare you see new Pokemon. They don't, like, Generation 1's good, because, since it's the first game, I suppose, is why. But they have a good job of drip feeding your new Pokemon as you play, right? Like, anyway, the more we play, the more Pokemon we're gonna discover and find. That's the point of it. It's a similar thing in Generation 2. But, like, Generation 3, it kind of dropped the ball a little bit. But I wonder if that's because Pokemon fell into more of a mainstream by then, so they didn't need to drip feed new Pokemon because, well, Pokemon was starting to become a phenomena Anyway, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure Generation 3 did poor compared to Generation 2. Although I'm pretty sure any other game did poor compared to Generation 2. As far as I'm aware, Generation 2 did amazingly. Alright, right, okay. Come on, we're almost done. Oh! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And, took the skill. You'll see why. If you already know the fact, then you already know why. In fact, if you're a regular Pokemon fan, then you probably already know the fact anyway. But, either way. How weird does Pidgey look in this game? I've tried my best to not mention it, but oh my god. Soulless. Black eyes like a doll's eyes. I've no... Because since I've got headphones on, sound cancelling, so I can't hear myself. Like, my voice is a lot deeper than what it normally is, because I'm hearing myself a lot deeper, so... When I'm doing that, I sound a lot more deeper, but... In recording, you're probably listening to it like a... Probably still sound like a 12-year-old. The Pokemon here are so chunky. There should be a pink one with a floral pattern. Yeah? Yeah? If you know, you know. We'll get to that when we get to that though. Now this asshole. Oh boy. Got him. Oof. I don't feel so good. My head hurts. Hello? Do I believe it? No? What? Where am I? I need to get out of here. Where am I? Safety. Lovely. Anyway, I guess that's the time to end it. It's not exactly 1 hour. I try my best to do hour interval. I try my best to do 1 hour episodes. However, the last 2 episodes have been at least an hour and a quarter or an hour and a half. So this time we'll end it short. But either way, I did what I said to do. So I got the 3rd gym, beat Rock Tunnel. Next time, I don't know what we'll do. We'll play Pokemon, and whatever happens, happens, eh? So, I didn't really give you a thing to comment about. I usually do that. Alright, okay. When you were into Pokemon, and did you ever read creepypastas about Pokemon? What was one of your favourite ones? It could be about any generation. Which one creeps you out the most? I'll share them next time as well. I used to love creepypastas as a kid, so... Get prepared for loads of story times next episode. Okay, well, enjoy the rest of your day, or if you're off to bed, sweet dreams, and I'll see you all later.